Hi, I'm Edward Funk, and I'm in my home in Indianapolis. Yesterday, I drove 100 miles to the prairie country of northwest Indiana. That's where I grew up, and I wanted to take 3 more pictures for this video. The first was of this country road. That's because I've written an autobiography titled Down a Country Road and Beyond. This is that road, and it holds wonderful memories. Dad used to take us little kids on the 2-mile walk to Grandpa's house, and that gave Mom a much-needed break after supper, and later she'd drive over and pick us up. Here's what Dad and Mom looked like in those years, and this is a picture of myself and my 2 older sisters. There were 6 of us all together. This little bridge was our first rest stop along the way. When I took this picture yesterday, evening shadows had already set in, so you really can't see the creek that runs through the farm. But if you look at the clump of trees in the upper left-hand corner, that's where the old farmhouse we lived in used to be. It's no longer there. But here's what that looked like in the 1950s. Then a mile and a half down the road is where Grandfather lived, and here's what his house looked like. Now the third picture I took was of this field of corn. When I was an older kid in grade school, I used to ride my bike along this field, singing my heart out, and I'd pretend that the stalks of corn were people just jammed together to hear me sing. I didn't know about the innocence of the 50s, never mind that it would soon be over. I didn't anticipate that there'd be a pull to acknowledge my homosexuality, but that it'd be up against an even greater pull to deny it. Probably never heard of Vietnam, never mind that I'd go there to fight a war. I didn't know that I'd be an alcoholic or that I'd be suicidal. But I also did know that I would find love. The man on the right's name was Mark. And I didn't know that I'd have one fascinating career after another. I was the advertising manager of SeaWorld in Orlando. This picture was used as a press release when I was hired. I was a travel writer, and I also wrote for a syndicated courtroom TV show in LA. Those latter 2 positions sound a lot more glamorous than they were, but we'll just leave it at that. I didn't know I'd have a front row seat to the golden years of Hollywood when I was actress Loretta Young's biographer. Here I'm her escort for a Beverly Hills charity gala in 1990. And I didn't know that my most rewarding career would come later in life when I was the charge nurse on a lockdown psychiatric unit for children. When I was on this road as a kid, I didn't know what lay beyond, both the good or the bad. I didn't know that the struggles would feed my soul. I hope you enjoy Down a Country Road and Beyond. Thank you.